On December 5th, 1872, a ship was found drifting in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Her sails were up. Her cargo was untouched. There was food on the table, half eaten, and there was not a single person on board. No crew, no captain, no trace of a struggle. To this day, no one has ever fully explained what happened to the 10 people who vanished from the Mary Celeste. It started as an ordinary sighting. A ship called the Dei Gratia was crossing the Atlantic when her crew spotted something strange on the horizon. A vessel moving erratically, sails partly set, no signals, no response to their calls. As they drew closer, they realized this was the Mary Celeste, a ship that had left New York a month earlier, captained by Benjamin Briggs, with his wife, his 2-year-old daughter, and 7 crewmen aboard. A boarding party crossed over. The deck was empty. Ropes were coiled. Nothing appeared to be damaged. And yet, there was no one there to greet them. Below deck, it got stranger. In the captain's cabin, a sewing machine sat mid-stitch, as though someone had simply stood up and walked away. A meal sat on the table, only partially eaten. The captain's logbook was still there, the last entry recorded 9 days earlier, giving no hint of trouble. The ship's only lifeboat was gone, and so was the crew's navigation equipment. Curiously, the cargo, nearly 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was still there, though 9 of the barrels were later found to be empty. So the question became, why would an experienced captain in calm weather abandon a seaworthy ship? One early theory was mutiny, that the crew turned on Captain Briggs and his family. But there was no evidence of violence anywhere on board. No blood, no signs of struggle, no damage. And Briggs was known as a fair, well-respected captain. Most historians consider this theory unlikely. A more scientific theory points to those 9 empty barrels. They were made of red oak, more porous than the white oak barrels used for the rest of the cargo. If they leaked, fumes could have built up below deck. A frightened crew, fearing an explosion, may have ordered everyone into the lifeboat as a precaution, only for it to become separated from the ship in rough seas, leaving them stranded on the open ocean. Another theory involves the weather. A waterspout or sudden squall could have caused a temporary drop in barometric pressure, forcing gases up from the hold and panicking the crew into believing the ship was about to explode, again leading them to abandon ship in the lifeboat. More than 150 years later, no wreckage of that lifeboat has ever been found. No bodies were ever recovered. The Mary Celeste was resold several times, gained a reputation as a cursed ship, and was eventually deliberately wrecked in an insurance scam decades later. A strange final chapter for an already strange story. The most likely explanation is a chain of panicked decisions in the face of a perceived, not real, danger. But without a single survivor, a single body, or a single distress call, the truth left with them. And the Mary Celeste sailed on, empty, into history. If you want to go deeper into maritime mysteries like this one, let me know in the comments which lost ship or vanished crew you want me to cover next.